Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mr. Irrelevant, and welcome back to Mr. Irrelevant Plays. I got another legendary ship for you today. Today it is the legendary Defiant. Now, I have it looking like this because it has a very TOS/TMP look to it, which is something that I absolutely enjoy. And plus, I think that this look of the Defiant just looks goofy, and I love it. And also, no one uses this look of the Defiant. So, Legendary Defiant. What makes this different from the others? Well, for starters, it's a 5-3. It's not an escort. It's a warship. So it's a legendary pilot warship, meaning that it is a pilot-style ship. Has 2 pilot seatings, commander, pilot, tactical, and then lieutenant universal pilot. So I am utilizing one of my board duty officers at bus pilot. Granted, it's not the best, but it's better than nothing. Now, what makes the legendary Defiant so good? Well, I don't know what it is about this ship. As you can see, I'm doing a do heavy cannon build. But like I said, I don't know what's going on with this ship. For some reason, this ship just slaps. I'm running the Trilithium 2-piece just because, one, the console with power transfer rate's just too good, and then a 2-piece set effect gives you fire cycle haste, and plus you gain flight speed, which is just awesome, which I could probably easily replace this with something else, to be honest, because I really don't need that much power transfer rate. But the minus power, but power cost is kind of awesome, which is actually kind of like a 2-for-1 special. I'm also running the Gamma Reputation turret just for the extra 2% bonus all damage. As for this turret, like it doesn't do anything special off the top of my head, I don't think. Because I'm running so many things, I actually don't know. That can go away. Bye-bye. Oh, it's Gamma Rep. Duh. Wow. Failing miserably. Alright, let me see. 2.5% chance for engine offline when shooting a foe slower than you, minus 10% damage resistance rating. Well, it's a good thing that this ship moves unbelievably fast. So with it being a pilot ship, you do have access to the pilot mechanics that pilot ships have, which do honestly, like, they annoy me. I'm not gonna lie. I say that the temporal mechanic for ships is my least favorite, but I kind of do have to give it to pilot. In some regards, anyway. So, when it comes to this version of the Defiant, I do honestly think this is the strongest version of the Defiant. I think it blows the Fleet T6 Defiant out of the water. And in terms of the Adamant, I don't own it, so I can't really say anything about the Adamant. It is an Intel primary, so that would be huge for running like the Borg duty officers. But I don't have it, so I can't really say anything about it yet. So we're just gonna stick with the Legendary Defiant. I have flown this ship multiple times, and every single time I fly it, it just, like, it's almost like it just built in has like a lot of damage. So it has accuracy, critical severity, critical chance, and energy plus kinetic damage. So everything in the mastery is buffing its damage, and also its legendary trait actually is pretty good. I like it. It's overpowered and overgunned. Beam or cannon special firing modes. Your weapons use 50% less energy when firing, and you gain fire cycle haste, which is kind of awesome. The setup that I currently have, I mean, I haven't updated this ship in a hot minute, but We're about to see how well this ship does in infected. I probably will die. Because every single time I do take the ship out, I do die in it. But that's just how it is. Oh, I am using the, hold on. Kelvin. So this is what it looks like without the Vanity Shield on. I like it. I think that this model is just goofy, and y'all know I like goofy. So, this is my little legendary Defiant. I will see you guys once the TFO starts, because I want to say I explained the ship pretty well, I think. As you can see, it is very maneuverable. This thing moves. Despite the fact that I got, like, nothing in my engines, it's moving. It's moving, and as you can see, it doesn't lose speed when you turn, where a lot of ships do. So yeah, I will see you guys as soon as the TFO drops. Alrighty, y'all. Got the queue. One thing I was thinking about while I was waiting for the queue is this version of the ship, despite the fact that it has, as you can see, like, weapon ports here, this version doesn't even look like a ship of combat. It looks like some kind of like a ship that you would see, like, helping repair a ship in dry dock. But that's just me. Maybe one of those things you have to sit here and wait a minute for the queue to pop. I think it might be, so we'll be back when we're actually in the TFO. And we are warping. So we are going into Infected Elite, because cannons do end up doing better in Infected. For reasons, I guess. Even though my Vodwar build. So this is literally happening right after the Vodwar video, which was uploaded on Valentine's Day, which I forgot to say Happy Valentine's Day, so happy belated Valentine's Day. Am I not running? I'm not. Okay, so this is gonna be different. Phasers! These are basic phasers too. If I could turn, it'd be great. I'm running with bras, yeah. Okay, I am. I died. Well, by the way, pretty good run, I'd have to say. So, as you can see, even with this kind of setup, this Defiant's so strong. I love this Defiant, honestly. It's so good. Even with it just using a whole lot of basic phasers, even running this one. Like, this thing just hits so hard. So, the phasers I'm using, overloaded, linked phaser quad cannons, which I think come off of the legendary battle cruiser Avenger, I think. If I remember correctly. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it comes off of this. The prolonged engagement phaser dual heavy cannons. This you can get from the Phoenix box, and I think the reason why I was using this was because of its every 5 stacks of amplify relays gain 20% fire cycle haste for this weapon for 8 seconds. And I think that's why. 2 basic dual heavy cannons for phaser with pen modifier. The Terran Task Force phaser dual heavy cannon. Pavan Omni Beam, because y'all know why. I already explained about the 2 turrets. Running competitive 2-piece set. Tholian Warp Core. Colony World Deflector. And I mean, like I said many times, I basically run like the same consoles for practically everything. But I do need to do some rearranging from my traits, I think. But, I mean, you all saw it. I love this ship. It's great. It runs good. It flies good. It feels good. And I don't know how the Adamant feels. Like I said, I need to get it in order to really compare the two to see which one I personally like more. But having the 3 aft weapons is kind of nice. And plus, the only experimental weapon I'd be using anyway would be increasing my fire cycle haste. So I don't think the Adamant. I would probably just based on looking at the Adamant to add like the Legendary Defiant more because of the 5-3 loadout. But when I get that ship, which will be at the end of the event campaign, because I'll be getting the Adamant and the... What is it called? The Achilles. I'm not getting the Achilles for experimental weapon. I never wanted the experimental weapon in the first place. I personally preferred the one that I currently use over the one that got nerfed so hard. Like, it was unnecessary to get nerfed that hard. Oh, yep, this is Legendary Defiant. Yes, it doesn't look like a Defiant at all, but I love the way that it looks, honestly. I think it looks fantastic. And, I just hope you guys enjoyed it. Anyway, I'll see y'all in the next video. God bless, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day. And I hope you guys had a good Valentine's Day.